It is Tuesday, October the 22nd, 2024, and this is things you might ought to know, the fun stuff from the Conversation Project, brought to you by the Conversation Project and me, Jacob and Payne. And we have stuff on the way, birthdays, the history lessons, and of course, our fun thing to celebrate, a really quirky one on the day for celebration. And we're going to stick things off, as always, with the birthdays, the funnest of the fun stuff. And if you're watching the video version of this, you're watching the picture of that sexy beast there. And I can't even remember the context of the scene anymore. But hey, this is the most popular meme we pop up for Jeff Goldblum. This is it. This is what you get. No one talks about Brindlefly anymore. It's all, well, there might be some apartments.com stuff, but it's all about the sexy shirtless scene from Jurassic Park. What do you have here? The sexy shirtless scene from Jurassic Park, doing our intro to bring us to today's birthday. Starting off with Jeff Goldblum, who is 72 years old on the day. He recently recreated that for some sort of like a late night show thing or something like that. Still doing it, still making it work, and still just being a dude. His current thing right now, which I've not seen, is the take on the Greek gods, where he is Zeus and it's Greece and the gods in modern times. It apparently is a hoot. Not time to check it out, but Jeff Goldblum still doing it up, still making it happen. Also, still making it happen is Christopher Lloyd at 86 years old. Ironically, born the day after Back to the Future Day. So we talked about Back to the Future Day yesterday. Today we're talking about Doc Brown, who brought us that, in narrative form, Christopher Lloyd. Before that, he was normalized as Reverend Jim from Taxi and other roles here and there, but essentially he is now forever etched into our brains as Doc Brown. If you're under 35, that may mean less to you than I probably will care to talk about. And Shaggy, if you're under 35, that may mean even less to you as well. Shaggy, the singer, the guy from South Carolina who sings like he's from the Caribbean, though he's not, is 56 years old on the day. Happy birthday to that trio of folks on this 22nd of October. Today's history lessons, 3 things you might not have known happened on this day, going back to 1742, where Princeton University in New Jersey received its charter, one of the earliest of the Ivy League schools. Princeton got its start this day, 1746. Jumping ahead 200 and so years, red dye number 4 was banned by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration after it was discovered that it caused tumors in the bladders of dogs, cancer causing red dye number 4. So all the beautiful candies and things happened, disappeared. After a while, they came with a new red dye, red food coloring to make more things redder again. But it wasn't until the 80s or the 90s where it came back in full force, or red dye and things like that. Now we have red M&Ms. For a while, all we had was brown, and life was dark. And in 2016, AT&T purchased Time Warner, now WarnerMedia, for $85.4 billion. Actually, didn't work out so well for anybody. Moving on to our word of the day, learning something on the words front. The word of the day is a part of the Big Words Project, one of my other side things that's part of the WarnerMedia. So if you want to see more words and more stuff and why words are good, check out the word of the day and other words at thebigwordsproject.com. Now, today's word, you don't have to go there to get this one. It is pedestrian. Pedestrian is a word that means going or performing on foot, walking. Pedestrian. Used in a sentence, the city's new policy aims to prioritize pedestrian safety by expanding sidewalks and reducing speed limits. Pedestrian just means you are a person and you are walking. That's how it works. Moving on to today's affirmation, bringing some positivity for a day that may or may not be so great. Just in case it's not so great, pull this one out and see if this one will help raise your spirits. I am focused, persistent, and will never give up. This affirmation affirms your focus and persistence and can lead to significant improvements in your attitudes and your abilities. A dedicated mindset encourages continuous learning and skill enhancement, making you more adept to your personal and professional endeavors. If you can say to yourself, and then believe as you say yourself, that you will never give up, you are focused and persistent and get things done, guess what? You'll find a way to stay focused, you will stay consistent, and you can get things done if you don't give up. More information about how affirmations work and more affirmations, you can check out my book, 100 Daily Affirmations for Positivity and Confidence. Search for it on Amazon at 100 Books, 100 Affirmations Pain, or anywhere you buy books, or click the links that are in this presentation. They go to the Amazon links for Kindle and for paperback. Paperback is $10, and for $5, you can get the Kindle electronic version. And I thank you in advance for checking it out. Right now, it's time to celebrate a good time in particular. All caps for International Caps Lock Day. So Be free and don't worry about it. Although I would not type this email to your boss this way, and then, because that may be seen a little rude. Celebrate your International Caps Day by getting your caps lock freak on, and Notice will be able to tell you if you're shouting and celebrating or what's going on in all caps. Be Mr. Mysterious, be Mr. Annoying, be Mr. or Mrs. whomever you want to. Caps Locks Day is celebrated twice. I'm not sure why, but it is. All caps, all day. Well, not all day. June 28th and October 22nd, a spring term and a fall term. So this is your first half a chance to do it, or second half essentially, because the year is almost over. Be prepared next June 28th for another International Caps Locks Day, or not, if you don't want to. Let's talk about our spotlight sponsor for today. Today, we're going to highlight Hostage Tape, which is a great sponsor for folks who are looking for their health. And it's a oddity, if you will, but for people who have issues with sleep, this is the easiest, and this is a very inexpensive way to help you get better sleep. You put a piece of tape over your mouth. It's very comfortable tape. So when you take it off, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't pull hairs off your lips. It doesn't come off in the middle of the night. And it keeps your mouth closed all night long. So with that, you get a chance to sleep better. Why? Because you're not snoring. You're not breathing through your mouth and having sleep apnea issues. If you have serious sleep apnea and you're wearing a CPAP machine, then keep wearing your machine. But if you're somewhere in between and just have snoring issues and have issues kind of being restless, use this revolutionary mouth tape to improve your sleep and boost your energy. It keeps your mouth closed, opening your nose for better oxygen flow and deeper rest, less disrupted overnight. It's a great way to encourage nasal breathing, whether you're at sleep or whether you're exercising or just gardening around the yard. If you have issues with breathing, keeping your mouth closed and forcing it closed will help you do that. Also, the strips are actually soft and hypoallergenic and, of course, comfortable to wear all night long or all day without irritation. So get yourself more energized and refreshed and get more better sleep, which is not quite the way to say it, but I'm saying it. Get more better sleep, and do that with Hostage Tape. Do it with us by using our affiliate link at this is theconversationproject.com/hostage tape. This is theconversationproject.com/hostage tape. When you use that link, we get a small commission for you buying Hostage Tape. So check it out today. They'll take very good care of you. In turn, they take care of us for taking care of you, getting them there. It works for all of us. The circle of life, we all get taken care of through Hostage Tape. As silly as the name is, you will love it. You can also take care of us by helping us out by sharing the word, spreading the love of the Conversation Project. We ask you to like what we're doing here, like the short form stuff, like the fun stuff here, so we get more people who may be missing the fun stuff because it used to be a part of a larger piece with things you might not have heard, and they don't know that it's still there. They can get, if they just want this, they can just get this. If you like it, they'll see it, and we'll get more folks into the queue. If people like this type of stuff, share it with others so they get it directly into their inboxes. They know what they're going to get because you give it to them. They trust you. They know, like, and trust you, so they can easily learn us, like us, and trust us for great content. And if you're getting this, whether it's shared to you or it showed up in your feed kind of at random, and you like more of it, subscribe so you don't miss out on this. This thing here comes out about 6 o'clock in the morning every weekday morning for the fun stuff after we finish the new stuff and things you might not have heard. But you can watch it anytime you want to because it lives online forever and ever and ever. So if you're not an early riser, just subscribe so you can get it and find it in your feed easily, or if you're ready on your early bird and want to get this thing and get things going, you'll see in your notifications and get it going there as well. With that, we are done for today. This has been things you might not, or things you might ought to know. Fun stuff for Tuesday, October 22nd, 2024. I am Jay Clifton Payne. We bring this to you every single weekday morning, 5 days a week, around 6 a.m., as we said, Central Time, to get you a good start to your day with some fun stuff to really get you going. So we are so glad to have you along for the ride today. We're so glad that you can join us. If you have more suggestions or information for that, email us at theconversationinbox@gmail.com. Visit our website. This is theconversationproject.com for more details on how we do the newsy stuff all day long. And find the feeds. Follow us on the feed so you can help us pick the news stories every single weekday, day and night as well, actually. With that, we bid you adieu for this adieu today. Love you so much. Mean it very much. Have a great Tuesday and be back with us for the news and also the fun stuff for Wednesday.